Hey Rays, you hit another raid 2 achievement again. We're going with the achievement called Zipper, which is for killing 13 enemies while on zip lines. Now, to make this a little bit easier, we're going to go to the Strongbox Ark, which is where the rocket launch is located. Now, there's many different areas and locations in the game to do this in ways, but I'm going to show you one of the easy ways to make this a lot simpler for you. Now, that being said, there's also some skills and some skill trees from people that you can unlock to make your accuracy while on zip lines easier and more accurate. I did not use that, so you don't have to, but you could if you want to. Obviously, it's going to be cumulative. If you want to, you can go through the game and just make sure you find zip lines and try to get a couple kills here and there. But it can be kind of a pain, so we're going to do this, and we're going to be going to this region right here, which is called Stilltown, which is just not too far from the Ark. We got the rocket launcher. So we're going to go here. This base is loaded with enemies, so we're going to go in here, and basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to run up here, and we're going to save our game, make a manual save, because it's going to take a few tries, because you're going to be using grenades as well as rocket launcher ammo, and what we're going to be doing is spending it all. And basically what we will be doing is reloading our game with our ammo back intact, with the kills still counting. So we're just going to run inside this base here, and the zip line's all the way at the top, so you're just going to skip every single enemy, just avoid them all. And that took me a little bit to find the actual spot for the zip line here, because it's all at the top. So you're going to be running through here, skipping those guys, going to this elevator. Basically, it's going to be finding any and every stairs you can find, because you're going to be taking them all the way to the top. Like I said, just skip all the enemies. Just keep making your way all the way to the top. So you just keep finding all the stairs. If you keep seeing staircases, that's that's where you know you gotta go. You gotta go to the stairs. The stairs are gonna lead you all the way up the top. It's just gonna run straight in the back here. It's gonna run all the way in the back. The zip line's way up there, and this is where you'll be landing. Is right where I'm at right here. So you might want to have a couple of health infusions as well. Putting on an easy difficulty is definitely gonna make this a lot easier for this achievement. If you want, you could go and find other areas, make them a little bit easier, some weaker enemies. All that good stuff makes it a little bit easier for you. Now the zip line's over to the left. As you can see right there in front of me going down, but the way to get to it is all the way in the back here to the left. As you can tell, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of enemies here. There's a lot of guys. So you'll have plenty of opportunities to get this achievement here. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get a bunch of guys that are clustered up together. Would be our best bet. Nah, I kind of cheated and skipped around the sides here and everything. And what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to jump atop of where I was just out of here. But turn around and jump up. Like I said, I was still trying to figure out where the zip line was at in this area, so excuse me for not knowing exactly where it's at, but I'm trying to show you without editing the video to make it so you could see where I went to get the zip line, and I just fell off backwards because I'm trying to figure out how I was going to go about doing this. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be throwing grenades in this room right here, because there's a lot of guys in here. So you're going to hop up top here, you're going to turn around, throw some grenades down here, and you're going to go down the zip line. Now, it may not seem like, oh, that's gonna work, but it actually doesn't. For some reason, I think the grenade just blew me off the zip line there, but it does. Anything where it's, still not exploding, and if you throw a grenade and if you get on the zip line fast enough and it explodes while they're on the zip line, it's gonna count. So you're gonna try to do. It's gonna be kind of complicated to do both at once. So if you want, you can just do them individually, or if you think you know where they're all at, you can do it all together. So your whole entire goal is to try to turn around and see these guys in here, and try to look in front of you down there below zip line and see those guys down there and know where they're at, so you can check grenades behind you, and then while going down the zip line, try to find some enemies and fire the rocket launcher at them and get a kill that way too. So what you're gonna want to do after you do that, and you're gonna be running out of your grenades, it's gonna take a little bit, but if you want to try to spam them all you can, or just take them one at a time. After that, you're gonna go craft some. So go ahead and craft your grenades to get them all back again. So make sure you do this before you load your game back up. So go ahead and use all these grenades as well. Just try to lob them in here and there. You'll know if you hit somebody for sure if you see an X indicator and a skull, knowing you killed somebody. You'll know for sure that's when you got somebody. So once you've done that, you're gonna want to reload your game and go to your personal slot, either slot 1, 2, or 3, or wherever you saved it and how many saves you got. Don't load your auto saves. Load your save that you saved manually. Once you load the game, it's gonna put you back into the game at a different town near where you're at. And basically from there, you're just going to go to wherever it puts you and head back to Stilltown and repeat this process until the achievement pops. Now it's going to take a little bit depending on how lucky you are with the grenades and actually getting multiple kills or not, and getting hits with the rocket launcher. So it might take you 3 or 4 tries. It's going to take about 20 minutes or so to do this achievement, but it is doable, and this will work. I didn't get any previous zipline kills at all doing anything else, so this is the way I got from scratch, so I know that does count. With that being said, guys, that should wrap it up for this guy. Just make sure you keep lobbing the grenades at him and firing rockets, and hopefully you get a guy in front of you like I just did, but I didn't see him fast enough, and you can blow him off the zipline in front of you too. As progress will count towards that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down below and I'll answer as best I can. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll have more Rage 2 achievement guides for you soon.